there, welcome to my video. I've got a couple orders today that I was going to share. Here is some things that came today. This first one is a Bricklink order from, I don't remember the name of the store, but this guy, he's only open, his store is not open all the time, and he only processes orders on the weekends, so and you have to spend a minimum of $50, so it's kind of a strange. I've never bought from a store that had those kind of terms. So anyway, it took a long time to get this because I made the order a week ago and he didn't send it until last week, or he didn't send it till last weekend. And now here it is, Thursday, April 2nd, and it's now coming. So hopefully there's some good stuff in here. Let's see. It doesn't feel like a lot in our first this $80 order, but there are a few things. I got a whole bag of Enderman heads. I don't remember how many. I think 12. I also got a whole bunch of Minecraft animals. So it looks like 4 pigs, 4 cows, 4 mushrooms, and 4 sheep. So I'm gonna be putting those together as well, so I thought that'd be good. Here is 5 Ahsoka Tano minifigs, which I bought. He had a decent price on these, so I figured I would just buy them and sell them. So 5 of them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the condition looks really nice on them. So what is this? So I got some gray hair, Obi-Wan Kenobi gray hair, and then I got this right here is a Iron Man helmet for a green Iron Man. I don't know if you can see in the back this ship in a bottle. I found somebody on Facebook Marketplace that had that ship in a bottle and a bag of Legos, a big bag that I paid $15 for. $5 for the ship, $10 for the bag, and I found this guy inside of it. And that is a Iron Man. It doesn't look like an Iron Man, but it's an Iron Man figure, and it's kind of a rare one. It's like sells for $20-some. So I figured I'll try to complete this, and a lot of the pieces to complete this, except the mask, are in this order. So here's some heads. And then so Tony Stark's head is in here, right here. This is the head that goes with this guy. Sand green arms and hands. So rather than buy this actual torso, which is really expensive, I also included in this order a Statue of Liberty torso, which you can see right there. And it has the correct arms, the arms that go with the Iron Man. So I'm going to pull the arms off Statue of Liberty, put them on this Iron Man, and I will be one mask away from completing this figure. Which mostly I just got parts to complete some figs. Oh, one of the things I got was I don't know if you can see that, but there's these little claws for this. I got this Rancor monster in a lot, and it had all the fingers and everything, but it's missing, as you can see, 2 of the claws. So I've got there, and actually, 2. So I can complete that and get that listed. I've been wanting to get that listed. And these are just parts. Oh, these are Enderman parts and spider parts for my Minecraft stuff, which honestly Minecraft doesn't seem to really sell that well. I haven't quite figured out how to sell it. I thought kids loved Minecraft, but apparently not enough to spend a bunch of money on Legos for it. So here's a bunch of torsos. And for the next thing I got is this box here. So this, I bought this off Mercari, and you know, the price was high, and so what I made an offer, and it only allowed me to go so low. So I made the lowest offer I possibly could, and even at that price, I wanted to go lower, but it wouldn't let me go lower. So anyway, she accepted that offer. I don't know, we'll see. This is a lot of a lot of figs, but I don't know, you know. Some of them are complete, a lot of them were mixed up pieces, so let's take a look. And it comes with bubble wrap in another box. Another bag. So this is where the good stuff is, I guess. So I'll just cut this open. Pretty heavy. Here we go. There, I can already see someone's hair. Okay. Alright, and out they go. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. See if we can maybe zoom in on that a little bit. Okay, let's just take a look at some of these things. First off, we have this guy. He's not a Star Wars guy. Most of these I think are Star Wars. This guy looks like Ninjago. Pretty cool little minifig though. Here we have a generic pilot. A couple nicks on his head. Here is I don't know, looks like a Hoth guy with a clone head and then some sort of clone helmet. I've never seen that helmet before. So, mismatched parts. He's got a rifle. Here is, well, I guess I didn't need all these Anakin hair pieces because this guy comes with one. That doesn't look right either. Nicked up head again. Not sure whose head that is. Hopefully they're... Yeah, that head's nicked too, so... I don't know what that is either. There's a gun. Here looks like a Luke with the incorrect head. This guy looks like Pirates of the Caribbean. Another incorrect head. Okay, got a couple Clone Wars Obi-Wans, but incorrect bodies. Here is what's her name? Ventress. Massage Ventress. There's just a lot of damage to these heads. I'm not liking that. I guess that's what you get sometimes. Here's a clone trooper head. Which I actually think I need that head. I don't know the body. Here's a missing its... Oh, got the wrong head on it too. It's a Mandalorian, but it has the wrong head. I don't even know who that guy is. Okay, there's a battle droid. Lots of battle droids in here. I think there's maybe 20 of them or so. Here is a Darth Maul mechanical legs. It's in pretty good shape, but there's a little nick on the hips. That's probably going to need to be replaced. Some sort of trooper. Oh, that's beat up. Here's a green R2-D2 type guy. I've never seen that one before. Here is a Mandalorian Super Commando. Please tell me you're not beat up. Okay, this one's in pretty good shape. Good. Here's this Newt Gunray. This is a pretty good fig. A little bit of a scratch on the robe. Then we have a Wampa with white claws instead of the correct horns, which I knew that from the picture, so this is not a surprise, but these horns are, they're not cheap. There's a lot in there. We have Shock T. Missing the headpiece though, so I'll have to get a headpiece, but that's a good one. This guy been colored with a marker, I see. Oh, look at that. That's looks like Jango Fett or Boba Fett's head with marker. Okay, so yesterday I was in the middle of going through this big package I got off Mercari, and my SD card that's in this camera kind of took a dump on me, so I was able to salvage the video that I made, but I had to it kind of is corrupt, so I got a new memory card here. Hopefully this works a little better. And I wasn't able to finish, going through everything, but I've had a chance now to look at a lot of this. I still have tons to do. All this needs to be gone through, and what I'll say about this order is I'm kind of unhappy about the condition that this is in. It was hard to tell from the pictures, and I don't know. I think that, I'll be able to eventually get my money back from this, but a lot of pieces need replaced, and it's just not in that good a shape. So, but there is some decent stuff in here, but there's a lot of like this, got marker coloring all over it. So some of the better figs, this is one of the better ones. Stas Alley has no damage. That's good. Then there's some of these Mandalorian Super Commandos that are in decent shape. There's a couple of those. Let's see. Oh, these are the ones that I haven't been able to complete that are actually in good shape. So there's a Mandalorian, a blue one. This Padme is pretty nice. It was complete and undamaged. That's good. This new Gunray will need probably a new robe. I may just sell it like that, cheaper. This Asajj Ventress figure is in good shape. This is a good one that was in this. Jango Fett. He goes for a decent amount, and it's in pretty good shape overall, I would say. Even the head looks good. The back bling is good. So that's good. There's the other Mandalorian. So there's two of these. And there's this Yoda here that's actually in pretty good shape, and the head does not loose. I always run into loose heads with these guys. Here's some. These guys were all incomplete, so they need stuff. This is Ki Adi-Mundi. I don't know. He's missing the little cone head thing that goes on his head. You don't have that? Some of these Mandalorians are missing various pieces. Backpacks, jetpacks. This is a nice one that I found. It's Padme, but has everything but the head. So, head's like $2. This General Grievous everything was going good on him. I found this part on a droid, on a battle droid, but I couldn't find the other arm. And he also had his head, but as I was messing with it, I took it off and I barely touched it, and the clip on the head broke. So that's kind of a bummer. I went from needing just an arm to now needing a head, and the head is like $3 or $4 depending on where you get it from. And I've got a decent Darth Vader missing the head and the helmet. So that's not in here. I don't know if these pieces, I don't know where this collection came from, but a lot of pieces are missing. Like this one I found, this is Captain Rex's head, which is awesome, and that would be great, but I looked through here, I can't find any other parts to the figure, and the head's in good shape, so I don't know what I'll do with that for now. There's Admiral Akbar. I think there might be 2 of these in here. So, and then there's this headpiece, none of the rest of the guy. So this is a decent guy, but I'd have to go get the head, the body, the legs. Kind of a pain. There's a whole bag full of weapons I got out of here, which is good. These weapons, and then there's also tons of these stud shooters type weapons, and lots of lightsabers. There's a decent amount of helmets. So I don't know. It's going to take me a long time to do this, and I also I will need to place a Bricklink order just to complete. Just to begin to complete some of these. So a lot of work to do. I don't know. It wasn't a great purchase, but it's nice. I mean, there's a lot of parts in here, so eventually I'll probably come across a use for some of these. So let me just push these out of the way. This is getting to be such a mess. I need to reorganize, take some time, and just clear this table off. Oh, here's another. This is good because these battle droids, it came with all these, and there's a lot of super battle droids. I think that's what these are called. And so I'll be able to get some use from these. I mean, I'll be able to sell these and recoup a lot of the money. Not a lot. There's not a lot here, but I'll be able to get some money for these. A lot of these chocolate covered ones. I think they're commanders or something. A whole bunch of those. But I saw somebody on eBay yesterday list 2 of these. I think 2 of these brown ones and 2 regular ones, and they sold for $15. So I don't know if I'll do that, or I'll just put them in a big lot. Because I have some other ones too. The last time I had some, I just put them in a big lot. Sold them for $40 for 20, I think. Okay, so this came in the mail today. I'm not exactly sure what it is. I think it's an eBay order that I made. So hopefully I'll have some better luck here and everything's not all damaged. Here we go. He just stuffed these all in here. So. And oh, there's another one of these droids. Okay. What do we have here? Ewok, green one. I already have one of those. Here's a Santa Claus Yoda. Those are the wrong legs because Yoda's not that tall in real life. The head is nice and tight. Thank you. Good. I do have another one, a Santa Yoda, because I had an advent calendar that he came in. And I just need to get him some short legs because tall Yoda just looks weird. Okay, got another one of these dudes. I forget his name, but he's like a witch doctor for the Ewoks. And, okay, Trooper. Good condition. Nice. That's refreshing. Wrong torso, I think, but I'll just have to look that up. Here's another one. Good condition. See, this is the way they all should be. Okay, here's another one. That one has some like red mark on it. Doesn't look like they took a marker to it. Okay, here's a dude, a clone with armor. Good torso. The armor looks good. Now there's a slight scratch there, but that looks pretty good. I don't know what he goes for. Here's a AT-AT pilot guy with a a clone head, or a clone helmet. Here's another one. So there's a lot of clones in here. Of course, snow troopers with happy faces. Here's another Ewok. Here's a Mandalorian, again, a blue one, in good condition. Very good. What else? Here's a Bomb Squad trooper with wrong head, wrong helmet. This head looks funny. This looks fake. Yeah, this is one of them Chinese knockoff heads. Hopefully. The body's real. I don't know where that head came from. Here's a probably some sort of Ninjago skeleton guy. Here is a black R2-D2, which I have one of these. I think this is a decent one. This guy had a helmet. Did I already say this? Okay. So that looks like about it here. So this one was definitely in a lot better condition. So that's good. Okay, so in the last video, this table was completely covered with stuff, and I managed to get all that cleaned up because my wife went to Aldi's the other day, the grocery store, and she found these two. They were selling these these storage things for $12.99 each, so she picked me up one of each, which was perfect because I had a huge mess and I was getting really unorganized. So now I have managed to keep all my stuff in these two little bins. So they're pretty working out pretty well for me. In this one, I keep my bad guys, these are the guys that need parts. So I got the bad guys here, the good guys in here, which it was full, but it's not now. Here are troopers that needs parts, like this guy needs a helmet. Here's troopers that need a helmet. So anyway, they're just clones and stormtroopers and stuff. This over here is my R2-D2 bin, where I keep my R2-D2s. Then down here are guys that have parts that are on the way, so in the mail, which is, they're all going to be complete once I get these bricklink orders that I made here. And these are guys that are not Star Wars guys that need parts. So these 4 are all need parts. These 2 have parts coming. And then I filled these middle drawers with pilot figs. And this one is all filled with Ewoks. This one is Scout Troopers. This one is those guys. This one is Chewbacca's and C-3PO's, because you know they like to be together. And this one is Jedi's, mostly Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And then down here we have clones and stormtroopers. So, and then down at the very bottom, there's a little big drawer that slides out, or is supposed to slide out, and that's got some bigger stuff like dinosaurs. Things that are listed on eBay, but they're kind of big. And then over here is, in this one, is minifig parts. So I got legs, various Star Wars legs. Down here is torsos. And then down here we got helmets, drawer full of helmets, and hair pieces. So I'm getting organized here. This one's got hoods and other helmets, bad guy helmets. So yeah, so that was really nice. So now I'm starting to get organized. I got this package today. This is the only package that came today, and I believe it's a bricklink order.